It's believed to be the biggest heist in British history, with an estimated £14 million stolen. Now, almost 9 months after the Hatton Garden robbery, 3 men have been convicted. Carl Wood, William Lincoln and Hugh Doyle were all found guilty of being involved in the heist at Woolwich Crown Court today. John Harbinson was cleared of involvement in the raid, which saw a gang of thieves carry out a sophisticated break-in over the Easter weekend in London's Jewellery Quarter last year. They entered the safe deposit vault on the night before Good Friday, dressed as builders and gas repairmen. After members of the gang abseiled down a lift shaft, a high-tech drill was used to bore a hole into the vault wall. They then ransacked 73 boxes of valuables, stealing cash, jewels and gold bullion over the course of 2 days, 2/3 of which remains unrecovered. The gang were caught on CCTV and triggered an alarm, which later came under scrutiny when it was found police told a security guard it was likely to be a false alarm. A month later, Scotland Yard's flying squad rounded up their suspects and made 9 arrests. 4 men pleaded guilty, while Wood, Lincoln and Doyle stood trial. In court, it emerged the gang were experienced criminals, that the raid had been planned for 3 years, and that they'd hidden their loot in a variety of locations, including under floorboards and buried in a cemetery. But despite years of planning from veteran criminals, police say they made a series of errors.
The mistakes that were actually made was the individuals inside the vault, that they came out after the pump had failed and they returned back to their vehicle, which allowed obviously flying squad detectives to chase them back to their Mercedes. As a result of this, audio recordings were obtained which were tantamount to their confessions, which really identified their specific roles within the crime.
Now police are faced with 2 challenges: finding the £10 million of valuables that are still unaccounted for, and finding this man, Basil, the mystery figure whose involvement is still under question. Police believe Basil was the ginger-haired accomplice who had the keys to let some of the gang into the safe deposit vault at the start of the raid. He was also caught on CCTV throughout the robbery, but Scotland Yard has admitted they don't know where he is, and now they're offering a £20,000 reward for any information on the man who got away.